How did I get into design in the first place? I guess as a child it was all about drawing and art, painting, that kind of thing. Um, and unless you're really good at that, you're not going to make a career as an artist. So you end up looking for a different way to express that, I suppose. And what I realised was when I was painting, my art teacher pointed out that I was kind of graphic designing when I was painting. So rather than just doing a landscape or still life and things like that, I was kind of composing a foreground and a background and then typography, but with paint. So without realising it, I was graphic designing and trying to communicate through the painting. So from that, at the point where I had to pick a career, that became where I was steered towards, really. So then I went to college and did a national diploma in graphic design, then a higher national, then a degree. I guess there was a point when I was younger, in my teens, where I was noticing advertising and comic books and various sort of visual arts and things like that, that I started realising that I liked what I was seeing in them. Sort of billboard advertising sort of used to grab me quite a lot. I was quite taken by the things they were doing to you as an audience. So I think there was a point then when I realised, that's an interesting challenge. How do you persuade someone of something? I saw the cleverness in it when it was well done, and that turned me on a little bit. How do you do something in a clever way that's not hammering you in the face with a message, but subtly trying to tell you something and persuade you of a lifestyle or a brand essence or a product benefit? You're kind of selling an emotion as well that people already feel, or you want them to feel, about your message and your product or your destination. And that can be done in a variety of ways. It can be in the colour choices, patterns and textures. You've got friendly and less friendly typography, and then you get into tone of voice as well. So you can just invoke a reaction from someone, hopefully, that sells the mood you're trying to create. What aspects of being a creative director do I like the most? I guess just succeeding in whatever the challenge is. And with all creativity, it's so subjective that one measure of whether it's succeeding or you're doing well is if the client likes it. So obviously that's the first touch point we want, is to please the client and produce creative work that they like. I've got to sort of go deeper than that and make sure that I believe the work will produce the results we want. I've got to strike that balance between just giving them what they like subjectively to their taste and what I know an audience will react to. What would be my dream project or client to work on? I always quite like the idea of working for an Oxfam or a Save the Children. The idea of persuading someone to give money to charity or to engage with work in Africa to sort of provide clean water to people. You can obviously see how that feels like a much more worthwhile enterprise than selling someone a car or something. But beyond that, I've loved everything I've worked on over the years. I've worked on automotive and hotel chains and water companies and shopping centres and fashion, and I guess because I enjoy what's at the heart of it, which is conveying a message, communicating to people, finding a way to engage with people, it's always rewarding. You can give me anything to sort of sell or promote, because the challenge is the same at the heart of it. Tips to succeed in this industry. I think the key thing would be to sort of believe in your ideas and express what your vision is. It's very easy to try and please everyone. So you've got a selection of people around you, and you can end up actually with, on any given project, maybe sort of 5-6 different voices, and that's all great, and that's all part of collaborating, that you take on board ideas and you keep your mind open for ideas that you hadn't thought of that might add to the project or add to the results. But ultimately, unless you have your own vision that you believe in and that you can actually rationalise and back up, then all you're doing is just collecting other people's thoughts, piecing them together, and giving it back. So really, you do need to trust in your own instincts and have faith in your own ideas,